In this video, I will be going through the top 5 role-playing games in Roblox to play right now. So role-playing is a genre where you can play as different characters in usually an open world with different roles to do, from firefighters to police to robbing banks. So without further ado, let's begin with number 5. So number 5 is none other than the most popular role-playing game, which is called Brookhaven. So in Brookhaven, you can do a variety of different things, from exploring the world, which I think is a really nice world. You can also spawn in vehicles, weapons, and different things that help you to roleplay. You can also buy a house and you can spawn in ships, which I find is really cool. There's not really a grind here. You can access anything, you can spawn in anything. Yes, some items are locked behind a paywall, but generally you have free reign to do what you want. So I think this is why it's a really fun roleplay, especially for a more casual experience where you want to focus on the roleplay instead of grinding for items. Now, at number 4 is none other than a roleplay called the Mexican Border. So as the name suggests, this roleplay is a more controversial one where you basically get to roleplay as either a guard or a foreigner on the Mexican border. So as a foreigner, what you need to do is you will need to obviously find ways to make money. You can buy houses, you can buy equipment to help you make more money, you can even buy shops like a taco stand, but more importantly, you need to cross the border to become a citizen, where there's other things you can do across the border like robbing banks, which give more income. And obviously, as a guide, you will want to make sure that whoever's crossing the border has the legal documents, or if they don't or they are causing trouble, you need to take them out. Now at number 3 is Liberty County. So Liberty County is another roleplay in an open world. So the difference between this and the earlier Brookhaven is that this I find is higher rank because you can actually do things in this game, like you can do jobs where you actually earn money. You can play as different roles, from police to firefighter or even criminal. So you can even rob cash registers, rob ATMs for money, and this money just helps you to unlock items. So after you unlock these items, you can of course gain XP and unlock new things. So yes, it's a bit of a grind, but I think that's the fun part, where you are also playing a PvP game where if you're a criminal, you need to avoid police and vice versa. So I think this deserves a spot at number 3. Now moving on to number 2 is our first prison escape roleplay called Valley Prison. Now why I rank this so high is because I find this is a really fun game. You can of course play either as a prisoner or a guard, and there are other small roles like civilian, but they don't do much. And within the guard team, there's different type of guards, from riot police to the regular guard to a special forces guard. And of course for prisoners, there's a low minimum security and a maximum security prison, so there's different difficulty levels on how to escape. Now I think this game is fun because there's actually a goal. You have to escape and help your other prisoners escape. So I think the escaping process is quite fairly balanced, because as a prisoner you have access to certain illegal tools and items like knives and guns and ropes, which can help you escape. But as a guard, you can also take out prisoners and prevent them from escaping. So I think this game is really worth a shot. You will have fun playing it, trying to escape, or playing as a guard, preventing people from escape. So there's actually a lot of strategy involved in this game, which I think is really fun, and teamwork is of course needed with your other escapees to escape. Now in number 1 is none other than Emergency Hamburg. Yes, Emergency Hamburg is similar to Liberty County, but why I rank it at number 1 is that now the game just looks nicer as a whole, I think, and like there's really more depth to the characters and roles you play. So for example, if you're playing a police officer, you can issue speeding tickets. There's even real light cameras, and yeah, there's some strategy to going around arresting people, especially tasing them, arresting them. Whereas as a prisoner, there's a very clear rule on which stores you want to rob. Maybe you want to rob the bank, rob the jewelry store. So it's not really constrained by the items, because you can use the same item like your hands and rob a lot of places, from ATMs to cash registers, Or if you want to maybe rob a container ship or rob a bank, you will need to plant a bomb which you buy from an illegal dealer. Now there's also GTA style chasers in this game where the police can chase you, so I think that's really fun and that's the most fun aspect of this game. Now there are other roles, of course, as firefighter, transport, etc, but I really think like the police versus criminals is the most fun thing, and of course the most profitable venture in this game is crime. So robbing banks will give you the highest income in the game, which I think is a really exciting thing to do. And yeah, that's it for this ranking. Let me know which roleplay game has been your favorite. Personally, for me, this is what I think, and yeah, I think roleplay will have a place in Roblox for a very long time because this genre of games is fun and exciting. So don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, make sure to share the video, and as always, thanks for watching.